Hi, I'm Alex Baird with Zocalo Group here. Today is our leadership series, and I've got Kyle Jones and Alex Kowalski from Twitter here. So we're talking about storytelling today. Can you guys talk about how brands can use Twitter and Vine to tell compelling stories?
Sure. I think one of the great things that we offer on both of our platforms, Twitter and Vine, is the ability to tell stories live and in real time. I think that the 140 character limit and the 6-second limit, respectively, for the two, give a specific constraint that builds a kind of creativity that you don't see on other platforms. And when you add that to the public nature of both, that anyone who comes onto either platform is able to see what they're talking about right now, whenever what's interesting them is happening, whether it's during a sporting event, during their favorite TV show, a news event, or just riding the train in the morning. I think that both of our platforms offer an opportunity for brands to get involved in these conversations that are happening every day, that people are talking about their feelings, they're talking about what they're seeing, they're talking about what they like, their dislike. And they're able to insert themselves in a way that isn't just a large 30-second pre-roll spot, and it's a way to be involved in a conversation. And I think that both platforms offer a specific way and a special way that people can be a part of that.
What's one of the best or most unique Vines you've seen so far?
There's a Vineographer out there, Ian Padgham, who's actually a former Twitter employee who started his own Vine agency at Origiful on Twitter. He does the best Vines I've ever seen, hence starting his own agency. So he was walking down the street in London one day and kind of aimed at Big Ben and kind of started spinning around and moving time, essentially, with the looping and stop motion qualities on Vine. And it's just mind-boggling to think about how he did that.
Cool. What are a couple tips you have for creating great Vines?
So I mean, the 6 seconds really inspires creativity. So you have to think about ways to manipulate that. Using a tripod, and the new features that were released, you can use ghost mode to frame the next shot based on the previous shot. If you're doing like a 360 or something, you can do stop motion with that. You can use time travel to rearrange the frames in whichever order you want. So really kind of thinking about the looping nature, the stop motion, and manipulating those with tripods and a clean lens. And then really just thinking about what you're looking at and unique ways to capture that from a phone are really the best practices I would suggest.
If you could tell brand marketers any one thing, what would it be?
I think the most important thing to think about, regardless of what the platform they're using is try to find a way to provide value to your user, to the follower, to the fan, to whomever it might be. And as long as you're putting it through that lens first, you're off to a good start as far as I'm concerned.